There's a book called The Go-Giver. Have you ever heard of that book?
You're tripping me out. I'm literally reading it right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's an amazing book. And it's true. The more you give, the more you do for others, it all comes back, and it's crazy. You have to do things without expectations. I do stuff without expectations, and it just coincidentally helps business more than ever. Or I have a connection that's fucking wild. Or like I just do more things and it benefits me. And I think I've been, like when the video that changed my life, it was a unicorn video. And like, if I'm really looking at it of like universe, God, however you want to look at it, right? Whatever your belief is, I think I was doing so good for so long, working so hard that I got that break in my life. I got that little bit of luck.
What was that break? How did that happen?
I did a video. It blew up. Now at this time it was like, I'm learning social media. I'm doing it. The November before we're doing like $200-300 a night. The next November we're doing almost 2,000 a night with 2 employees in a food truck, open 4 hours. So that means we're averaging $500 an hour, and we were only open 8 p.m. to midnight at that time, Thursday through Sunday. Do you know who eats between 8 and 12? Only people who are looking, not out of convenience, not just because they were passing by. We didn't get luck. People were there to eat with us, right? And I made a video, blew up. This creator, Keith Lee, gets tagged in it. He only had like 1 million followers at the time. He wasn't like super famous like he is today. And he tags my video, and that video blows up. It changes both our lives to a different trajectory.
How many views did it end up getting?
Is that like 36 million, I think?
Wow.
And for that, for in a food business,
that's nuts.
I feel like the ROI for the food is a lot easier. Like then compared to like what you like have to do.
Yeah.
Like how much more likely is it for me to get people to come eat my food off of something they see than to buy something with you if they're not in the market to buy anything.
Right.
So it's that's funny you're reading The Go-Giver. How do you like it so far?
Well, I was interviewing recently on the podcast Sue Ellen, who opened up indoor 24/7 pickleball court in Summerlin.
Nice.
And she was just so amazing to talk to. And God has blessed me in my business to have such an amazing team where I can sit and interview business owners. It's just a passion project because just a couple nuggets I get from you guys, to me, is just priceless because it's incredible. And I asked her, when the podcast was over, give me 2 books to read. When I say read, I'm putting it on Audible and listening to it when I'm walking. So that was one of the books she told me to read. So I'm kind of just started it, but I understand what that message is going to. Yeah. So I just love it because my dream, once I got my real estate business going, is for people to see how incredible Vegas is. So with that, a lot of these small businesses I feel like are a secret. Not enough people know about them.
I agree.
So to be able to promote them, I think was huge. And that's why I love seeing on your Instagram you helping these businesses and exposing them because, I mean, I feel like you have an incredible restaurant, but I also feel like now you're kind of like an influencer too. With you guys are getting tons of views on your videos.
Yeah, some months are really good. So like it varies. I don't check TikTok as much. I think the peak I've had is like 25 million on Instagram for the 30 days.
So that's incredible.
Yeah, and that's like we got a couple of viral videos. Right now, I think it averages around 9 and 10 million.
You're not going to be able to leave the house soon. You're going to get harassed everywhere you go.
Honestly, it's like the coolest energy ever. So I haven't, there's not one, in the last time I've traveled in the last 2 years, I've gotten recognized every time at the airport. It's the coolest thing. It's great. It's like, it's awesome. They're like, oh, you're the cheesecake guy. Oh, that's the food truck. Like, this was an idea that came to fruition, and people told me it was crazy and it would never work, and Vegas would chew me up and spit me out, and I mean, here we are today. It's for me, it's so surreal, and like I'm humbled by it, like by the support that we get, and like I get the opportunity to do so many things. I just think it's.
Do you think they knock that hustle culture, or what do you think?
I don't know. I think. See, I'm so easygoing. I support people in whatever they want to do. My way, my path to success is not the only way to be successful. My advice is not going to be the end-all, be-all of what I tell another food truck owner or another restaurant owner. I'm just giving you advice of what I experienced, and the only way you get wisdom is from bad decisions.
But I think your advice translates way beyond restaurants or anything like that.
And thank you. And that's only because I've gotten it from other people, right? And my goals are huge. I want if my ego's talking, I want $1 billion valuation before I die. Before I die, 303. Really? Yeah, 303 will have $1 billion valuation. that's where I'm headed. So, and hopefully it passes on and my family or someone else can carry it on. And like, if you take care of your employees first, take care of your guests, making money is a byproduct. So if you get very good at those two things and hone those two things in, you're going to fucking crush it.
But with you, it's a bonus because the service is good. All that's good, but the food is actually incredible too.
Correct. So like, if people want to work a lot and hustle, great. If they don't, teach their own. Like, but if you want big things, if you want to accomplish things, it takes a lot of work. You know, people always like, oh, it must be nice or this, that. Like, you don't know what I did in the first years, you know, to get where I am.
People say that to me like, oh, man, I can't believe you got so lucky, this, that. I'm like, you're seeing chapter 20. What do you think the first 10 chapters look like? Yeah. Nothing like this.
And those are things, too, where it's, you know, it's like my wife, like, I don't nickel and dime her on anything she wants to do. There was a time when she lived with her parents in Arizona with our son, and I lived here with my parents because we had to move her out of the house because we were so broke. She kept a job to have insurance for the kids, and she paid the bills. I paid the business bills with the business, and I couldn't afford anything else. She didn't get a Christmas present. She didn't get Valentine's. My son didn't get presents for the first couple of years. That's how broke we were. So, like, there was a time and period where we sacrificed a lot and didn't live together. Like, they lived in a different state for like 2.5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, because we just didn't have the money, we couldn't afford to not have our kid on insurance. So we did what was necessary, but people aren't willing to do that. People saw that as oh, I can't believe you're leaving your family. I'm like, no, I'm trying to build something so I can actually take care of my family. Yeah. Yeah. And now they live out here and we have 2 kids and she works for me and life is good today.
That's absolutely beautiful. How is it working with family? Because I have the same kind of setup, so I want to hear if you have similar stories.
So mine is I only work with my dad. I only work with her.
Okay.
She keeps me dialed in.
Yeah.
She's a lot more reasonable. I'm emotional, you know? I mean, she'll stop me all the time from doing shit. You know? She's like,
we kind of need that.
Yeah, she's like, she's funny because she's like the only one who yells at me. So people are always like, get them when they like see it. Because she's like, you need to calm the fuck down, Juliano. Like, relax. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, because and my dad, he's super solid. That's the one man that I can call and depend on. And no matter what it is, he'll get it done. He'll finish it.
He's got to be so proud of you.
Yeah, I think he is proud of me. Yeah. I think they're happy I'm sober and alive. I think that's like the really big feat in our life of like looking at it. And then I took that obsessive gene I have or whatever, and I placed in something better, something good. And I'm just so good at it because I'm relentless. I don't know about you, but I do great with spending time with my son, being a hockey coach, like taking him to things. I'm much better than I was in the beginning with like multitasking, but it doesn't matter. I can't turn it off. I'll be sitting there watching him ice skate, you know, and I'm thinking about something that has to do with like SOPs or like, I wonder what's going on with the cheesecake, why it's cracking on that top rack and not the bottom. Like I just can't turn it off.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Don't you feel though you almost have to be obsessed to be successful?
For sure. Without a doubt. And that's the only reason I've gotten as far as I am. And that's why I will continue to surpass everyone in this town that does what I do, because I just won't stop. They take the weekends off. They don't answer their phone after 5. They don't answer emails at 11 p.m. That's fine. I have my blinders on and I'm only worried about 303 and where I'm going. But it's just like, if you don't stop, you'll surpass everyone.
Do you know, like, we're in the real estate business, you're in the restaurant business, but I'm going to force every single one of my agents on my team to listen to this because what you're dropping is absolutely incredible.
Thanks.
Because I tell people you can listen to Tony Robbins, all this motivational stuff, all this, it'll get you pumped up. But what you can't do is beat is consistency and routine. And if you do that, there's people out there who are better than me at what they do, but they'll never beat me because I won't stop. You know, while they go on, I love going to the office and nobody's there. They're on vacation, summers, the kids are like, I'm there. Like, I'm a cockroach. You're not going to get rid of me. So like you saying all this stuff is great for people who are listening who want to open up their restaurant or make their restaurant better. But I think this will translate to literally everybody.
Anything. It's the discipline. Like, and I wasn't always like that. I wasn't, you know, but once you get zeroed in and like you have a goal and you're like willing to do anything to accomplish that goal, it feels good. And like, so when I say we're going to be $1 billion concept, we're going to be a titan of the industry. We're going to be as big as In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A someday. Like I say it, I speak it into existence. I manifest. I work towards it every single day. Like I believe it to the core. And like, okay, you're going to fail along the way. It's going to take a long time to get there. I think in like senses of decades, you still got to plan out for the day and the week and the month and the year and 3 year and 5. But I think in decades, that's how my time is referenced.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not here to cash out and go sit on a beach.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to build 20 concepts and cash out.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to franchise. I'm truly trying to build something for like future generations
So cool.
and like a lasting company. And so I'm just like, it's my obsession is on a different level just because I've seen what I can do right now. And I'm like, if my life looks like this with 2 food trucks and 1 restaurant, like when I have 10 locations, it's going to be fantastic.
Do you see yourself ever like on stage talking to people?
People have told me to do that for a long time, even when I first got sober, because I have that kind of like energy about me. I try to be grateful. I try to be positive. Like, yo, I'll fucking hype my son up. I'm like, yo, it was a baseball game today. We're going to kill today, right? Then we're going to crush it. They're playing T-ball.
Right,
But that's just how I am. So like, I just love, I don't know what it is. Like it's just the way I am. And it's, if you talk about negative things and it perpetuates more negative things, the positivity changes my mindset, changes my outlook. You can restart your day at any time. I have a lot to be grateful for. I used to say I have like so many problems and like, I have problems with the staff. And like some lady changed my mindset one time. She's like, no, you have opportunities to get better. You have opportunities to make yourself a better leader. You have opportunities to make your company better. And I was like, oh, that's a really good point. Like, damn, I was kind of looking at it shitty. No wonder I was stressed out about now like staff things happen and I laugh because I have like, we have a lot of employees.
Yeah.
And like you kind of laugh about stuff. You're like, all right, we'll figure it out. We'll fix it.
That reminded me, I went to this conference once and there was a guy on stage talking and he had no legs and no arms. And he's like, hearing people bitch and complain like, oh, I have to go to the gym. I have to do. He's like, no, you get to, because I don't. Yep. And that kind of changed that perspective because it's hard. It's hard to say, oh, I got this going, I got that. But the blessing about having those problems is huge. So every year with my team, I have them do a vision board. And I have one hanging in my closet. And sometimes I look at it and I can't believe I accomplished it when I didn't even like look at it. It's there, but it's not there. Like, what advice would you give, because you're looking way ahead, which is awesome. But do you think like putting it on paper and having it on a board or, constantly having it through your head or what are your thoughts? In your
phone, whatever it may be, vision board, whatever works, write it down and put it somewhere. I have goals for my 12-year sobriety. I have goals as like an individual. I have goals as a company in my phone, 6 months, a year, 10, 20, 50, and they've changed over time. I literally have those written down. And I think it's something you can refer back to, but if you really believe in those things, you have them in the back of your head. The only difference is you have to actively work towards them. And if you can actively work towards them every single day.
Yeah. Even a little bit.
Yeah. And but it's not for everyone because dude, it's a lot of work to like get to where you want to go. Like, are people prepared to work those extra days, do 6 days, do 7 days? Like I was working 3 jobs for multiple years, 6, 7 days a week relentlessly. And I stacked up over 100,000 doing that in like 2.5 years because I was so disciplined.
Yeah.
People didn't like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I have a baby shower. Like, I'm like, don't get me wrong. I would love to be there. I know like that's just a friend of yours. I'm not going to make it. Like just tell them I'll sign the card. I was like, I've got to save money.
Yeah. So. What's crazy, what you said too, that I was thinking about earlier today when I was listening to this podcast with these 2 business owners talking is it's not just, not being able to make things or like for me, if I'm at an event when my kids were younger at a sports game, like I forced myself to be their coach. So I'd spend time with them. But the sacrifice we make is we're there, but doesn't mean we're really there because we're thinking of so many other things that are going on that I feel like that's also a sacrifice of just not being able to be present and enjoy yourself in the moment because we're worried about so many other things going on.
Yeah. I think a monumental thing for me this year, we had a pop-up at Red Rock, which was huge, to be asked to come into Red Rock and do a 1-day pop-up.
Wow.
It was epic. I left in the middle. My son had a hockey game and I had to make that decision in my head. I'm like, is my son going to be happy that I was there today at his game because I was a coach, like, or do you think Red Rock's going to think about this in 2 years? I'm like, and I was like,
would you have done that a year ago, you think?
I don't think so.
No.
I was just in a different place in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I left. I didn't even tell anyone. I told one guy, I was like, I'm leaving. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, my son's got a hockey game. Like, I'm leaving. And they're like, oh, all right, dude, see you later. And I'm like, you guys be okay? He's like, yeah, dude, you can go. You're not really doing anything anyways. So yeah, I mean, those, I don't know. I guess you just, for everyone, it's different of what makes them happy, what they want to do. And not to say that one person's goals are better than the other.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong. The guy that wants to like build 10 locations and cash out for 20 million sounds nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's awesome. You know what I mean? And then he goes sit on a beach or do whatever. That's great. That's just not what I have in mind to do.
What you just listened to was the most replayed moment. We have the full episode link in the description below. Thanks again for watching.